Is it safe, or should I be cracking or popping my own spine? Hey guys, Dr. Kreischer here, chiropractor from London, Ontario, Canada, answering a very common question, which is it safe to crack my own spine? And should I be cracking or popping my own spine? Now, is it safe? Well, as far as I can tell, I have read some case studies, and again, a case study, the problem with a case study is of course the sample size is one, so there are some case studies where people have gotten hurt or injured doing it themselves, but for the most part, since it seems like so many people are out there doing it, it seems to be relatively safe. Now, the different question is it something that you would want to be doing? So keep in mind that your spine it's a chain, right? And like every other chain, it has a normal range of motion that should be happening between every vertebrae. Now, when you come to see a chiropractor and we measure and we analyze, our job and our goal is to correct, that's why it's called a correction, not a crack or a pop, but our job is to correct the vertebrae that are stuck or that are malpositioned. And what that does is that brings more balance and more evenness to the whole chain, right? Resulting in more fluid motion, better nerve system function, and an overall improvement in your health. The trouble when you're trying to do it yourself is you end up moving the vertebrae that are already moving really, really well. They become hypermobile or they begin to move more. Now, yes, of course, it feels better after you do it. The reason that it feels better is we know that anytime any type of motion is introduced to a spine, even if it's in a place where it shouldn't be introduced, the fact that a certain type of nerve system cell called a mechanoreceptor turns on, it will always feel better. However, the trouble is it doesn't provide that balance. It's not actually the segment that should be moved or that needs to be moved, which results in people having to do it over and over and over and over and over again. So it looks like it's safe to. Should you? I'll leave that one up to you, but I think it would be better to actually have your spine properly examined, analyzed, and corrected when and where it's necessary.